Good morning, student of class 5. How are you? I hope you all are fit and healthy. So welcome back to your EVS class student. Today date is 2nd September 2021 and I am teaching you chapter number 7. Name of the chapter Protecting Plants and Animals. So let's do little recapitulation what we have done in the previous video. So student, in the previous video we have completed short answer questions. Now in today video we will start long answer questions. Question number E, long answer questions. Question 1. Why are special festival celebrated? Why are special festivals celebrated? To protect forest. Explain with the help of an example. So why special festivals are celebrated? So special festivals are celebrated to protect the forest. Student, let's discuss the answer. Because we in by this way we encourage the people to plant more and more trees, and every year in all part of the country we celebrate one Mahotsav, and this celebrated festival is celebrated at the time of the or at the beginning of the rainy season, because we know that we are, for many things we are totally depends upon plants. We get our food from the plants, we get clothes also from the plants, we get medicines also from the plants, we get wood for the houses, and we use wood as a fuel also, and our living gas oxygen, that also we are getting from the plant. That's the reason we encourage the people to plant more and more trees. So note down the answer. Special festival are celebrated to educate and encourage people to plant trees. For example, one Mahotsav For example, Van Mahotsavs are held at various places where trees are planted at the beginning of the rainy season. So, special festivals are celebrated to educate and encourage people to plant trees. For example, Van Mahotsav are held at various places where trees are planted at the beginning of the rainy season. So, you can take a screenshot, student. Question number 2. Why was WWF established? Why was WWF established? Write its function. So let us discuss, student, what is WWF? World Wide Fund for Nature. So, and what is this? This is an international organization that works to create awareness among the people to protect the wildlife. It was set up to stop the degradation of the planet natural environments, and its functions are conserving the world's biological diversity, ensuring that the use of the renewable resources is sustainable, promoting the reduction of pollution and wasteful consumption. Okay, so these are the function of WWF. So note down the answer. World Wide Fund for Nature is an international organization that works to create awareness and protect wildlife. It was set up. It was set up to stop the degradation of the planet's natural environment. Okay. Now note down the functions. Its functions. First point, conserving the world's biological diversity. You can take a screenshot. This is not a complete answer. We have to write two more functions. So I am rubbing the board. You can take a screenshot. First function you have written. Now this is the second function, ensuring that the use of renewable resources is sustainable. Okay, so natural use of natural renewable sources means air, water, sunlight. What are these are the natural resources. So ensuring that the use of renewable natural sources is sustainable, कि उनका यूज सही ढंग से हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है. ठीक है, क्योंकि आज की सबसे ज़्यादा जो प्रॉब्लम है इन्वायरमेंटल पॉल्यूशन में, सबसे ज़्यादा आपकी लैंड पॉल्यूशन है, एयर पॉल्यूटेड हो गई है, वाटर पॉल्यूटेड हो गया है. एंड एज वी नो दैट देर इज ओनली very less clean drinking water. Maximum water is a salty. Third point, promoting the reduction of pollution and wasteful consumptions. So these are the first function you have already written. So you have to write these two functions also, ensuring that the use of renewable natural resources is sustainable, promoting the reduction of pollution and wasteful consumption. Okay, now note down the third answer. Third answer is, how are human beings, question 3, how are human beings disturbing the environment? How are human beings disturbing the environment? So, how the human beings are disturbing the environment, student? Due to increase in population of the human beings, the demand of the food also increase, and that is the reason we start cutting lot of trees, and cutting of the trees is known as deforestation. And in this manner we have disturbed the life of a wild animals also, because these forests are their natural homes, and if we are cutting these forests, then due to this, what happened, the population of the animals is decreasing day by day. That is the reason government has set natural parks and wildlife sanctuaries to save the forest, or to plant more and more trees, and also save the life of the wild animals. So note down the answer. Human beings human beings are disturbing the environment because due to increase in our population, the demand the demand for everything is increasing. We need more land. We need more land to cultivate. Cultivate means, student, for growing the crop. For growing the crop. For growing the crop, to build the houses, we are cutting trees to meet our demand, which has led to Deforestation. Deforestation means cutting of the tree. Deforestation. And if the number of trees are less, then the soil erosion problem arise, and soil erosion. Okay, human beings are disturbing the environment because due to increase in our population, the demand for everything is increasing. We need more land. Is it clear? We need more land for cultivation and to build houses. We are cutting trees to meet our demand, which leads to deforestation and soil erosion. Okay, so you can take a screenshot. Next, question number 4. What is a food chain? Explain with the help of an example. So student, the process of eating one organism by the other and getting eaten by the another organism is called it the food chain. ठीक है, one organism is eaten by the other and other is eaten by the another organism. This is known as food chain. Okay, the process of eating one organism by the other and getting eaten by another organism is called it the food chain. For example, grass is producer. Grass is eaten by grasshopper. This is primary consumer. And then it is eaten by frog. So frog is the secondary consumer. then snake, tertiary consumer. And last is the eagle, final consumer. So when you write this answer in your classwork copy, then student, on the interleaf, you have interleaf copy, so on the white page please draw the diagram of the food chain which is given on page number 51. This diagram you will draw, this diagram of food chain you will draw. So student, today we have completed this chapter. Now let's start with the chapter number, next chapter. Chapter 8. Seeing is believing. So this is your new chapter. So what are the learning objective of this chapter, student? After this chapter, what are the things you are able to understand? Different types of objects. Okay. Second is a lens and its uses. What is a lens and what are the uses of the lenses? Or what do you mean by microscope and what are the uses of the microscope? With the help of a microscope, what things we can study? So these are the learning objective of this chapter. Different types of object, a lens and its uses, and microscope and its uses we will understand in this chapter. So student, let us start from this. Can we imagine our life without a light? No. If there is no light, अगर सन की बेटा कोई लाइट ही नहीं होती हमारे प्लेनेट पे, तो हमें चीजें विजिबल ही नहीं होती. ठीक है. इफ देर इज नो लाइट प्रेजेंट ऑन आवर प्लेनेट, अगर हमारे प्लेनेट पे लाइट नहीं होती तो चीजें हमें क्या विजिबल ही नहीं होती. तो इफ देयर वाज नो लाइट ऑन अर्थ वी वुड नॉट बी एबल टू सी एनीथिंग. तो हम किसी भी चीज को देख नहीं सकते थे. ठीक है. So how we are able to see different objects, and this is possible due to light. So we are able to see because light reflect and passes through object. So we, whatever things which are present in our surrounding, how we are able to see them, this is due to the light. क्योंकि light reflect भी होती है और बहुत से objects हैं जिसमें से light pass हो जाती है. ठीक है. That we will just now we will discuss that types of objects. देखो बहुत से ऑब्जेक्ट ऐसे हैं, अभी डिस्कस करेंगे तो आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा, जिसमें से लाइट क्या होती है, पास हो जाती है. ठीक है. कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट ऐसे होते हैं जिसमें से लाइट नहीं पास होती. सो फर्स्टली वी विल स्टार्ट विद ट्रांसपेरेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स. ओके. सो फर्स्टली वी स्टार्ट विद ट्रांसपेरेंट object. So what are transparent objects, student? Transparent object are those objects which allow light to pass through them. देखो ट्रांसपेरेंट ऑब्जेक्ट वो ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं जिनमें से लाइट पास हो जाती है. जैसे क्लियर ग्लास होता है. आप लोग बस के विंडोज में बैठते होगे या ट्रेन के विंडो में बैठते होगे तो बाहर का जितना भी सीन है आपको बिल्कुल क्लियरली विजिबल होता है ना, बिल्कुल क्लियर विजुअल. सो जो ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट जिसमें से लाइट क्लियरली पास हो जाती है, हमें बिल्कुल क्लियर दिखाई देता है, ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट्स को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, ट्रांसपेरेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स। तो इसकी डेफिनेशन हो गई बेटा, ऑब्जेक्ट्स which allow light to pass through them, that are known as transparent object. Okay, what are the examples of this? For example, what are the example of transparent object? Examples are clear glass window, ठीक है, clear glass window. Okay, so what is the example of this? Is the clear glass window, ठीक है। क्लियर ग्लास विंडो, जो क्लियर ग्लास होता है उसमें से, जैसे आप बस में बैठे हो या तो आप लोग ट्रेन के विंडो से, यू आर एबल टू सी आउटसाइड थिंग्स, आपको टोटली विजिबल होती हैं। तो ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट्स को हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? ट्रांसपेरेंट ऑब्जेक्ट। नेक्स्ट है ट्रांसलूसेंट ऑब्जेक्ट। ओके, व्हाट आर ट्रांसलूसेंट? So second is the translucent object. So student, translucent object are those object which allow light partially to pass through them. बिल्कुल क्लियर लाइट पास नहीं हो रही है जैसे क्लियर ग्लास में हो रही थी ट्रांसपेरेंट के केस में। यहाँ क्या होता है? these types of object allow light to pass through them partially, मतलब धुंधला, बिल्कुल क्लियर नहीं जाता है, ठीक है। जैसे आपका स्केल है, जो जिस स्केल से, जो स्केल आपका ज्योमेट्री बॉक्स में होता है, तो आप उससे भी चीज़ें देख सकते हो, लेकिन वो चीज़ें आपको धुंधली दिखाई देती हैं, बिल्कुल क्लियर नहीं दिखती, ठीक है। जैसे आपका ट्रेसिंग पेपर है, आपका पेपर है, तो ये सब चीज़ों से चीज़ें, मतलब लगता है हमें कि कोई चीज़ है वहाँ पे, लेकिन उसकी बिल्कुल क्लियर पिक्चर नहीं विजिबल होती। तो ये क्या है? ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट अपनी लाइट को पार्शली पास करने देते हैं, ठीक है। सो what is the definition? Definition is objects which allow light, object which allow light to pass through them पार्शली, ठीक है, मतलब बिल्कुल क्लियर नहीं जा रही, धुंधला जा रहा है, ठीक है। अगर आप अपना स्केल ही ले लेते हो तो उससे आपको क्लियर नहीं दिखता है कि क्या ऑब्जेक्ट है, लेकिन कि उसकी क्लियर पिक्चर नहीं दिखती है। इसके एग्जांपल्स हैं ट्रेसिंग पेपर, ठीक है, ग्राउंड ग्लास, पॉलीथीन बैग्स, पेपर एक्स्ट्रा, ठीक है। सो दिस इज ट्रांसपेरेंट एंड ट्रांसलूसेंट ऑब्जेक्ट। नेक्स्ट है अब ओपैक ऑब्जेक्ट। ओपैक ऑब्जेक्ट क्या करते हैं? वो लाइट को टोटली पास नहीं करने देते। जैसे आपके घर की वॉल है, ठीक है, आपके घर में वॉल है, आप अपने घर के अंदर रूम में हो, तो आपको अपने घर में वॉल्स है, तो वॉल्स के उधर की चीजें विजिबल होती हैं? होती बेटा? नहीं होती। तो ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं आपके ओपैक ऑब्जेक्ट। ऑब्जेक्ट लाइक वुड है, ब्रिक्स है, टेबल है, स्टील है, आयरन है, तो ये सब लाइट को पास नहीं करने देते, बिल्कुल पास नहीं करने देते। तो ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट्स को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं बेटा? ओपैक ऑब्जेक्ट बोलते हैं, ठीक है। ओके, वी विल कंटिन्यू दिस चैप्टर इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो। थैंक यू।